You ever watch a movie so bad you could hear yourself audibly groan? Well, strap in and buckle up your seatbelts because that's not what I have for you here today. Instead, what I have is a full course meal of hand selected movies perfect for your Halloween movie night. Rather than make you shiver with fright, these are going to make you clench your butthole with laughter, or at least that's the hope. So let's go ahead and get started with my first and favorite of the bunch, Winterbeast. If you don't know anything about this movie, the main things you should take away are it has a monster that continuously shape changes throughout the movie, and it goes from claymations to weird puppets to actual people. It's great. I If none of the other movies you check out, please check this one out. You will not regret it. I come back to this movie every year, at least a couple of times for the past few years, and I love watching it every single time. So let's go ahead and get started. No more foreplay. Right away, a goofy looking guy, goofy goober. Like, that's amazing. Even from claymation to that, the beautiful face. This guy's trying to roll his way out of the movie already. Oh man, guy doesn't know where he wants to be. So this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. Is great. There's a lot of favorite scenes in this. Big demon guy is so slow. But yeah, there's tons of monsters and again, just like masks and all kinds of fun stuff. So the characters are great too. The acting's really bad as you'd expect from a movie of this caliber. But yeah, go check this one out. If you don't check out any of the other ones, please check out Winterbeast. You will not regret it. This is one of my favorite Nick Cage movies. I'll preface that the movie itself is all right, but the Nick Cage scenes are great, as a lot of Nick Cage movies are. So let's go ahead and get started here. Quencher first, right at the start.
Welcome to Willy's Wonderland. Spend the night cleaning Willy's Wonderland?
Definitely not Five Nights at Freddy's.
You are officially on staff. Let's
Or
get
Chuck
the
E.
hell
Cheese.
out of here. I can't stand to hear a grown man scream.
This place has a dark history. I know the bullshit story they told you. It's a
Definitely
lie.
not Nick Cage making those people go
You're
missing.
here to be a human sacrifice. Have you been listening to a word I've been saying? He's gonna die in here, but he won't listen to me.
This movie has a lot of Nick Cage freakouts in it. It's great.
Nobody's safe.
Except for Nick Cage. He's the only one that's safe.
We're going to Willy's.
He's the OP anime protagonist in this movie.
We're trapped in here with him.
No stuffed creature can keep Nick Cage down.
I enjoy a man of few words.
And few words he has in this movie. Just a little spoiler. If you don't want spoilers, you can skip ahead a little in the video. But Nick Cage actually doesn't say anything in the entire movie. He just grunts and makes animal sounds and beats the crap out of puppets, and that's Nick Cage. That's what he does. He's the whole movie's a fever dream freakout. It's like, imagine Mandy with all the murder that he does on the demons, except that's the whole movie. And there's no build up, there's no him trying to save anything. It's just him just murdering puppets the whole movie. So it's amazing. Definitely check it out. House, the 1977 version, because there is another version, and this one is Japanese, so if you don't like subtitles, then this might not be for you. I don't know if there's an English dub for it or not, but at the very least, the version I watched was subtitled. But, yeah, so, getting right into it. It is, you know, if that doesn't draw you in, you're not gonna like the rest of the movie, because that's just how wacky this movie is. Go from making TV ads to making this shit. Oh man, this movie's fucking awesome. House. Yep. Yeah. So that was House. It was, you know, there's a lot of screaming in it, but you know, there's a lot of shit going on at the same time. So it's quite the movie. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I love the way he says house too. House. Yeah, it's great. Go check it out for sure. All right, so I'd be really surprised if you've never seen a Jason movie, let alone this one. This one has to be my favorite out of all of them. And if you can't tell by the trailers we've already seen so far, I do like my goofy movies. And Jason X is right up there with goofy movies. So let's look at what Jason X has for us.
What the hell is going on?
Jason Voorhees, that's what's going on.
He's an unstoppable killing machine.
Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back.
How do we get off the ship?
I don't know. Look, we're gonna be all right.
What,
Space
are you
Jason.
high?
Uh-oh.
He's here. You have got to get them out of there.
Hey, Slappy! I think we're finally okay.
What the hell is that?
You've got to be kidding me.
Like Terminator Jason.
Oh, wow.
He's been modified. Oh, you think?
You guys might want to run.
Cut that out. I forgot they had that. Oh boy. Well, anyway, yeah, that was Space Jason, and it has one of my favorite kills in the whole franchise. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you'll definitely be able to pick it out once he does it. So, but yeah, go check out Space Jason, aka Jason X. It's pretty good, especially if you like ridiculous takes on some of these iconic horror characters. So this one I actually saw fairly recently. Or as we're recording this video fairly recently, and it definitely took me by surprise. Even the name, I mean, the name pretty much says everything that's gonna happen in the movie.
Somebody was murdered inside.
Let's get out of here.
Damn it, it won't start.
Come on, get your butts in the truck. Whoa!
Oh shit, he's turning into a mutant.
Whoa!
Mom's gonna take care of you, get you all fixed up.
There's a lot of Oz in this movie. It is.
Oh, taking me for granted was your...
Like an angry dog. All right, well, that's it.
I played a lot of.
Well, hey, critical. But yeah, that was it. That was Ozone Attack the Rednecks. So people might have heard of this one because it's a Stephen King movie, but basically Killer killer vehicles, specifically this giant killer truck.
Got one.
I just want to get the hell out of here.
Please don't let us be in the dark.
You're going to get us in an awful lot of trouble, man.
We already in trouble.
Maximum terror.
You know, not as good a voice acting as Ozone, but you know.
King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
Lots of explosions. Maximum explosions. But yeah, so this one's a bit shorter of a trailer. If you like killer semi-trucks that basically imprison these people in a gas station, then, you know, could be for you. It's one of those movies that, like, it doesn't always have stuff going on. Sometimes they just kind of sit around waiting for the murder truck to get them. But the scenes that stand out again, they really do stand out, and they're a lot of fun. Plus, the premise of a murder semi is great. So anytime they try to leave, the semi just kind of like, you gonna leave? You gonna leave? You gonna let me run you over? So yeah, this one's a fun one too. So I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead franchise, series, franchise, whatever. I've watched all the movies. I've watched the TV show, which made me sad that doesn't seem like they're continuing it and Bruce Campbell's retiring the role. But that's okay. He's given us a lot. So this is not Evil Dead. If you have not seen Evil Dead, definitely go check it out. This is not Evil Dead. This is the Japanese Evil Dead. So yeah, enough of my rambling. Let's go ahead and watch it. Right away. Oh, okay. I mean, it's gory. Is super gory, but it is pretty good. If you like Splatterhouse type stuff. Yep, and then there's this guy. Got to train so he can beat the Evil Dead. Yep. It is called Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. So, you know, if you want to call it that instead of Japanese Evil Dead, you can. But yep, he is the Japanese Bruce Campbell, complete with some of the lines he says too. He says fucking groovy and all of it's great. It's a fun watch. If you like the Evil Dead, I think you'll have a good time with this. Wicker Man. I know there's an older version of this movie, which I haven't actually seen, which I know I should, but this one has Nick Cage, and like I said before, anything with Nick Cage, I will watch it. So I definitely had to put this here, because this is great. Nick Cage is a cop.
Afternoon.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll get it.
That's what happens when you throw stuff at Nick Cage. Oh, man. It's a perfectly good car.
Edward, I know that we haven't spoken in a few years. I need your help. I
Thought she was dead.
Her name is Rowan. She has been missing for 2 weeks now. I fear she is in danger, so now I turn to you. Be careful and
Nick Cage is our only hope.
See or hear.
Lost your bearings?
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Only
Snuck
man
up on me there.
This is
I can
private
find this
property.
girl.
Do you know her?
I don't recognize this child.
Welcome. My little girl is still here. She has been taken by who I don't know.
I'll find her.
If she existed,
Now I'll kill her.
we would
Oh
know
wait,
of her.
it's the wrong movie.
Whose desk is this, Rowan? Hello?
You suspect foul play.
Oh, is there chicken
Wicker
involved?
Man returns.
Who's the Wicker Man? I'm gonna search every inch of this town.
Ah,
She burned to death. She burned to death.
I need your help.
not the bee.
Daddy.
All right. Yeah, it's one of those movies. It definitely has some slow bits, but the scenes that are great are just really are great.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the opening scene with the the car. Just kind of comes out of nowhere. You think they would have been able to see the semi coming? Because, I mean, you know, they're just in the middle of the road, but I guess not. One, this is a Christmas horror movie, so I don't know if it counts. Two, it's part 2 instead of part 1. I have a very good reason for that. Part 2, in my opinion, is the best. It is just like you could watch it on its own. You don't need to watch the first part, but you can watch the first part, and it'll give you a little bit more context. But if you just want to sit down and watch a murder hobo Santa Claus, then here you go. And maybe you watch this after Halloween as like an interim between Halloween and Christmas. I mean, the way I look at it, people are already putting out Christmas decorations. Stores got Christmas holiday crap already, so here's my version of that. I'm giving you Murdered Santa.
Silent night, deadly night.
Need a ride, Santa Claus?
Well, no, not exactly.
And then I pulled out my gun.
But it isn't over yet. In fact, the ultimate nightmare is about to begin all over again.
Who would win in a
Silent
fight,
Night,
Murder
Deadly
Hobo
Night,
Santa or
Part
Baby?
2. All Ricky ever wanted was a little kindness.
Apparently to watch his parents do it.
Very naughty.
And all he ever got was pain. Now he wants revenge.
Garbage day.
This time,
Garbage day!
he's going to get
Sorry, I spoiled that.
step
The
by
iconic
step,
scene.
weapon by weapon.
Man, the Santa Claus movies would have been
Victim
so
by
much
victim.
different if this guy would have been Santa Claus instead of Tim Allen.
The terror's coming home, and he's all grown up. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2.
I've got a present for you!
Terrifying suspense shocker you've been waiting for. Last time it thrilled you. This time,
Bingo!
it'll kill you. Silent Night
It
Release
hasn't killed me
Incorporation
yet,
presents
so I think you'll be fine.
Silent Night,
And of
Deadly
course,
Night,
explosions.
Part 2.
So, yep, that's Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Like I said, you don't need to watch the first part, but if you really want to, go for it. You know, it's a good series, but this one's the best one by far. So, go check it out. Alright, so last one, Dollman versus Demonic Toys. So, I can't remember if I've seen this one before or not. Which, I mean, obviously, I should have watched all these ahead of time. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. It's just been a while. But anyway, I'm familiar with the Dollman series and the Demonic Toys series, which if you haven't seen either of those, go check them out. Tim Thomerson, which is an amazing actor name. He plays the main character in Dollman, but he also plays in a movie series called Trancers. If you haven't seen Trancers, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's not a horror movie genre. It's like sci-fi action, but it's still great. He's an amazing actor. You'll see him in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
A cop from another world.
There he is,
What's
Tim
the matter?
Thomerson.
You never seen a cop before?
Tom
And
Timerson.
a nurse shrunk by aliens.
Just the thing to drive G.I. Joe insane.
Will you get the hell out of here?
Are teaming up
Casual
with a big
Pete
partner.
just goes around people's houses.
trouble.
For some deadly fun and games.
Toys
like
that come to
reject
life and
small
kill people to
soldiers.
help a demon from hell.
Jesus Christ!
It's like every.
You can go where those
They just
toys
shove
go.
everything in it.
You're the perfect size to help me kick their
Frosted
butts.
Flakes didn't pay enough to not make a movie.
Let's start up the entertainment, boys.
Yeah, like
And this
spiders and robots.
This is back for another ass kicking.
Get the hell away from
All kinds of shit.
They're picking on someone
Call
their
them slut
own
again.
size.
Gosh, guys, this is the best bachelor party a guy could ever ask for.
Yeah, bad movie bingo on this one. Like Colossus from X-Men the games. Ooh. This has got all the great things
Tim
about a bad
Thomerson.
movie, you know.
Tracy Scoggins.
Bad acting,
And Melissa
or
Baird.
amazing acting. You know. Crazy demonic puppets.
Pop goes the weasel.
Dollman
One-liners.
versus the demonic.
Yeah, so like I said, it's great. It's a different video now, but yeah, I definitely recommend Dollman. If you haven't seen it before, Trancers again. This Tim Thomerson, he was the older guy. Yeah, he's great. So go check him out. Well, yeah, so that was my top 10 most fun horror movies that hopefully you can enjoy for your Halloween movie night. I have watched some of these several times, and as you can see from the Nick Cage standee in the background, a couple of them had to be Nick Cage movies because I love Nick Cage. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video then. Bye!